no road. Dem talk say maybe na joke we dey joke. Follow who no road o. Guys, I just wanna do this in a very short time because it's wonderful, guys. It's wonderful. At the end of the day, follow who no road. That is the lessons that we have learned from all the things that has happened during this time. Follow who no road. You see now, at the end of the day, all the rubbish that they have been talking is nothing to write home about, guys. Always follow who no road. Always follow who no road. You see, when I remember how they told us, man wey sabi or man wey sick, man wey all those their story. Wetin be the thing wey they talk say? Baba blue, bulaba, blah blah. My brother, I was like, what is wrong with you people? Now at the end of the day, everything is open, man. The other one, they on the other side complaining. Oh, let us sit at home. 2 weeks sit at home. Who did I told you people that 2 weeks sit at home will not do anything. My brother, 2 weeks never pass. Una don't do una sit at home finish. You never pass. So when you go wake up, when you go wake up from your slumber, my brothers, if you no know something, follow who know road. Stop following people that don't know what they are doing. Instead of that, they are bringing problems, difficulties to your people every day. Every day they continue to run their propaganda so that they can continue in their business. Remember, they say, oh, sit at home, 2 weeks sit at home will bring Namdi Kanu out. 2 weeks sit at home. I say that is not what is going to do it. Today, Alpha, I'm doing this video to remind all of you that was running propaganda, believing all those rubbish. This one say, IPOP is formidable. I want to tell Nigeria. Just like they are making noise. You see, they started making noise again. So 2 weeks sit at home don't pass. Abi, una eyes never open. I tell you, say this Biafra something is a scam. This IPOP, this thing is a scam. Forget about it. I shall tell you something. You know one here. You know one believe me. We're gonna keep the remind you. Well, anyways, there are some people that are still celebrating their criminality and all of that. But that's by the way. I salute you. My own is to give you the message. At the end of the day, we'll come and confirm it. Guys, I just came back. I just decided to say, let me just share. Everything and discuss. What is going on? What's the update? What's the update? The people that are shouting, Alpha, they don't tire. They are no longer telling us that Obi is coming, though. They are no longer telling us that Obi is coming. Thank you very much, guys. Somebody say my page is back. My brother, nothing is wrong with my page. My page is always here. They will try everything tryable. My brother, we know what we are doing. Our message is very, very straight. It is time to join hands together with our government to make things happen. That is why the City Boy movement, our focus is all of us, all of us, all of us will come together with our ideas. We are patriotic Nigerians coming together with our ideas to make sure that we develop our country. That is our message. You understand me? Do you understand that? So our message is very, very clear. You know, the people running propaganda, the Igbos from the southeast, which we see, all of that today now, all of them they are covering themselves in shame. All of them, they are called all those ones that have been running propaganda. I mean, I'm talking about the Igbos from the southeast running propaganda. In some of them in the name of IPOP, some of them in the name of Biafra, some of them in the name of disobedience. All of them they are covering themselves in shame, their face in shame. At the end of the day, you understand me? All of them, Baba Blue, Blue. There is one in my area that used to tell me, "Oh, Obi is gonna win." Obi, I say, where is he gonna win? I learned that some of them are not even telling us about. We saw the other day, Pastor Kumuyi. Pastor Kumuyi was saying that God will use President Tinubu to solve the problem of Nigeria. Some people are firing Pastor Kumuyi. They are abusing Pastor Kumuyi. But the same people, they were the ones supporting Obi when Obi was visiting all the churches. Obi visited Pastor Neche, visited Adeboye, visited all the pastors to a point that he was calling them for meeting and telling them, yes, daddy, is a religious war. They were hailing him. They were hailing. It is stupidity for you to be abusing Pastor Kumuyi than for you to believe that Obi Obi will be the one to save Nigeria. Is that not stupidity? Do you think that you know more than them? Pastor Kumuyi has already come to preach the message. Because that is the message you want to hear. Because some of you don't listen. If they don't put God, if they don't use God's name or pastor, you will hear. So Pastor Kumuyi is telling you that yes, God is going to use President Tinubu to save the country. And some of you disobedient children are making noise. You are abusing Pastor Kumuyi, but you are so if you abuse Kumuyi, you now believe that Obi is the one that is going to save you. You don't know anything. You see, I'm just trying to make you see the stupidity of these people. Most of them, majority of them from the southeast. Majority of them from the southeast. Most of them, they are on social media talking rubbish. At the end of the day, shall I tell them? At the end of the day, we will see who will be disgraced. We will see who is foolish and we'll see who is stupid. You understand me? Now, the people from Imo State, they are beginning to tell Obi, stop deceiving us. Thank you very much, Abiola. Their eyes don't open small. Their eyes never stay open. Until when Igbo land is liberated from this criminality of IPOB, Biafra, and disobedient. I don't even know what they are calling now. That is when the Igbo land will be liberated. As it stands now, they are still covering themselves in shame. We are waiting for them. Now, me, I will be here to remind all of them. I'm telling them. That was the way I was telling all these people when I was supporting them, Biafra, IPOB. I told them, man, this is criminal. You see, the day we are going to share the story of IPOB, the day we are going to share the story of IPOB, no be small thing. They created one different group. What's the name of that group? They say it's assembly. Nsima, I've passed through so many things. In the name of Biafra, I have met different people who brought different schemes and scams. That man no get shame. You understand me? He no get shame. He no make get shame. There's a man that was running assembly. The man will talk from now till tomorrow. All of them no get shame. Hey! God. What people can do to survive. My brother, what people can do to survive. No be small thing, no. These people I'm telling you, they live abroad, though. They live abroad. Some of them, they live they live in the UK, they live in the US. It's a connected criminality. But my happiness is that they are only scamming Igbo people. My only happiness is that they are only scamming Igbo people. Let me be talking like Wike. You see, because if I didn't been there scamming my people from Akwa Ibom, you could have seen what I could have done. But the reason why I just allow, sometimes I just talk about it. I just leave it. Because when I find out all the scamming, they are only scamming Igbo people. Some of them, they live in America 16 years. Some live in the UK 17 years. US 17 20 years. They are still scamming them. They're still scamming them. So that is why I'm so much happy. You keep scamming your brothers and sisters. At the end of the day, we will see where it's going to end. Are you getting me now? I like this introduction of my message so that they will understand. This is Nsima, Akparawa Nsima, the first son of Idu. I'm from Akwa Ibom. My message is very, very clear. We are always on the side of the truth, especially when we see something wrong. We will come out and say it the way it is. And when we say it, they don't like it. I told you people that Biafra is not coming, right? I remember some time ago when Simon Ekpa told his followers that he is going to do Biafra countdown, 150 days, that Biafra is going to come. My brother, 150 days has come and gone. Biafra is not coming. It has never come. There's no sign of it coming, and it will never come. Even in the future, even in the next generation, even in the next 5,000 years to come, it's not going to come. But do you know what is coming? Money is coming to Simon. He's getting money from the donation that people are giving to him. Simple. That is the only thing that is coming. And as long as he will keep on getting money and donations, he will continue to say, yes, Biafra is coming. so that people will continue donating for him. Is it not shameful how some grown-up men and women, I happen to find out that even the people that so believe in this Biafra, some of them are old people. Some of them are 50, 60, 70 years, still believing in this criminality. It's a pity of that generation. It's gone. It's a gone generation. We need somebody that will come and help them, to educate them mentally, because they are sick. They are sick in their head. They are sick. They are sick. I remember someone before the election told them that Biafra is coming 150 days. That one did not happen. Now I'm hearing that they are saying it's going to come in 2023. After another 2023, maybe 2020. Nnamdi Kanu told them it's coming in 2020. It never come. You understand me? You understand me? You people continue to deceive yourself. But I'm happy that now you are beginning to see that your Biafra has nothing to do with Ijaw people. Your Biafra has nothing to do with Edo or Delta or Akwa Ibom people or any other tribe. Your Delta has something to do with, your Biafra has something to do with only your brothers from the southeast. So go ahead, deceive them, because they are meant to be deceived. I'm from Akwa Ibom, I'm Calabar boy. Calabar has nothing to do with your Biafra, with your criminality, with your nonsense. Akwa Ibom have nothing to do with your Biafra. I'm so much happy that the message is now sinking, and I can begin to see that all of you are changing your conversation to say, oh, Allah Igbo or Igbo, whatever. You are free to do all those ones. We don't have problem. But don't put Akwa Ibom. Don't put any other place, because if you put us inside, that is where you are going to have problem, and you will continue to fail. And so the reason why I'm just doing this, you can cut it and share, is that I'm happy that we have been able to establish the point that Biafra or whatever they are talking about, Akwa Ibom or Calabar, we are not part of their criminality, and we can never be part of Biafra. That is my message. And if we catch criminals in Akwa Ibom, in Calabar, we will treat them as criminals in the name of Biafra or IPOB or anything. If you catch them, I'm so much happy that that message has been clear, and I'm beginning to see them correcting themselves. They are correcting themselves now. If they want to talk anything, they want to talk. It's very, very clear. That is, by the way, right? That is my message. My own is that I will keep on reminding them that I told them. You understand me? That is my message. My message will not change from that angle. I will keep on reminding them. So now let's move on. Now, after they see that their Biafra is not going to work, their propaganda is not going to work, Obi came with his own propaganda. With his own propaganda. You know now how Obi started. I'm going to go to court. I'm going to show that I won election. I'm going to show them. Then he started talking about drug baron. Now all these things, my brother. That one, they can already see that it's not going to work. They say Atiku have been granted a jurisdiction to find out things about Tinubu. My brother, you can keep on running this propaganda. It's not going to work. You know, I've told you before. You understand me? So now, the new agenda now, because you see, whenever they see that something is not working, thank you very much, Clement Ayodele. I see you, Clement. Thank you very much. You know, whenever they see that something has failed, they will go to another one. Now, the new trending message now is they are not more telling us that Obi is coming, or the court is at the. Remember how they told us Obi court has declared Obi winner, this and that and that. Oh, there's going to be a rerun. All eyes on the judiciary. The story don't declare for their eyes much more. So now the next thing they are telling us now is Kwankwaso. Is it Kwankwaso or Atiku and Obi? They say they want to merge. They want to merge to cause a mess. Anyways, we don't have problem with them. You see, that is why my today's message is remember the key. The key. Always remember the key. The key is to always follow who know road. Follow who know road. If you don't follow who know road, forget it. You understand me? Follow who know road. That is my message. Oh. Follow who know road. You see? Well, you see, at this point, everybody's supposed to understand. When you see some group of people abusing Pastor Kumuyi for saying that God will use President Tinubu to set Nigeria free, to put Nigeria on the right path. That is what Pastor Kumuyi said. So if you see some group of people abusing Pastor Kumuyi and then praising and believing that Obi is the one that will come and save them, my brother, just know that that generation is gone. Completely gone. Otilo. You understand me? That generation is what? Gone. Otilo. You understand me? You will always hear them say, "Oh, you will soon cry, you will soon," but then they are crying. They are crying every day. They cry every day. They cry all kinds of. They have different excuses for their tears and cry. Are you getting me now? They cry every day. They weep. They shame because nobody is prioritizing their failure. Nobody is talking about. Well, we can see that it's a shameful something, and then when you see them, they cannot keep quiet. They continue running their propaganda, and every time they say, "Oh, you will soon cry. You will soon fail. If I catch you, I will do this." My brother, you could have just wait to catch me first. That was the same way you people say, if you catch Ijele. Even they even say that master prophet say they buy Ijele. Today, Ijele is propagating the message of salvation, showing them, exposing them, and then they are still running propaganda. I get me now. But don't worry, we have known you people for a very long time, and we are here. You understand me? So I'm telling you, I've never seen, that if, my brother and sister, if you have a child, if you have a son, make sure that they go to school. And remember the meaning of the school. They should be able to learn how to read and write. Basic education, primary and secondary education. Don't allow your children from the beginning. They don't know how to read and write. They don't have common sense. They don't understand. You send them to go and be counting money in the name of business. My brother, you will have a very big problem. You understand me? You have a very big, if you send your children from this when they are still small to go and learn business. Because when I listen to the comment of all these people, I don't know how to pity them. I don't even know where to classify them. You understand me? They made a very big mistake. The only thing they wake up to is to count money in nature market. Simple. Because you cannot be hearing people talking rubbish the way they talk nonsense. Some of them will say, "Oh, Tinubu did not give you appointment. Oh, I thought you're supposed to be a minister." Oh, they are just criminals. So it means everything they do is for money, is for reward, is for criminality. Simple. If they don't have anything like financial benefit or money, or they cannot or contract, they will not do it, because that is what they don't have. Legacy. They don't have something that they can use. They don't have integrity. They don't have any vision or belief. You understand me? So that is what I've come to understand. When I see everything they talk about their proper, I say, "Oh man, it's a very, very big." And I see a very long way to go. They have a very long way to go, because by this time next year, everybody will understand where the propaganda is coming from, the criminality, and of course, you can see what the city boy is doing. It's no more news to people. Like, people can know it's no more news that the city boy has already taken the right step, choosing his ministers, the people that are ready to deliver the job. And I so much love it. Look at Wike now. We need leaders like Wike. You understand me? You understand me? We are looking for leaders like Wike. Are you getting me now? So I look at one of the comments from one of them. One of them say, "Oh, I want to wait for the shame that awaits you." My brother, your own shame. Every day we are seeing your shame. We are seeing your shame. Somebody say, "Oh, how come these Obingos?" They were telling us that Obi was a savior, or Obi was the best. And all the governors in the Southeast, none of them have ever invited Obi. None of them have ever invited Obi to come and lecture them. All the programs that all the governors after Obi left, tell us any governor in the Southeast or any leader in the Southeast that have invited Obi to come and lecture them and show them example of what he did. There is nobody. There is no. There is nobody. Even Alex Uti, the new elected governor. Obi claimed to be the leader of Labour Party. When Alex Uti wanted to have a program, they invited governors in the past in Lagos to come and speak to them. They invited Sanwo-Olu, they invited Fashola to come and educate them what it means to be governance. I have never seen any leader from the Southeast invite Obi to come and lecture them and say, "Oh, look at what I did." Obi don't have mouth. I told you people, this is a bunch of failures. They celebrate criminality. I keep on saying this thing. I'll just give you a very good example. Go and check. After Obi finished, there is nobody, no leader from the Southeast that will say, "Okay, let us invite Obi, our brother." Even Soludo never invited Obi. Soludo never invited Obi. Soludo have invited Sonwo-Olu, invited Fashola to come and lecture them of how governance, real governance, is done. You know, in Lagos and all that. But they never invited Obi to come and educate them or speak to them. You see, we at the end of this period, we will educate them properly so that they will see that from the beginning to the end, that is just noise making, you understand me, propaganda and all of that. You understand me? So that is, by the way, we saw after the inauguration of the ministers, we saw all of them, they started working. They started working. This is everybody's prayer. We want our leaders to do what they are paid to do, because it's not free. First of all, they should do what they were elected to do. They should do what they are paid to do, and they should serve as the true leaders, as they claim, and their promises. So we saw after the inauguration, of course, we saw some of the ministers, they started taking action. You know, one that is so much loud and clear is Wike. Wike, from the beginning, he declared that, you see, the people that are distorting the plans in Abuja, that all of them are going to be dealt with. We know it's not only, we know the people distorting the plan. Everywhere they go, they always cause problem. They will claim that they are the one that develop anywhere they go. You understand me? So we can say, if you are having all these houses, illegal houses built everywhere, you know, you buy houses, you build in Abuja. You see, this is one of the reasons why they don't want people like Wike, because they know that Wike is an action man. You understand me? He will not take rubbish. He did not take the stupidity of the IPOP criminals in Rivers State, let alone Nah, when I see Wike, they give me joy. Wike, they give. I wish we have many people, leaders like Wike. Wike, they give. Anytime I see Wike, they give me joy. You understand? He said, no, we are going to make people that have been destroying the plans in Abuja. We are going to push them. We are going to make sure we destroy all those things. So we need leaders like Wike, all of them. President Tinubu, there are plenty. We can see how the president have been able to gather intelligent people. Even Dave Umahi, we saw the report that Dave Umahi today investigated Abuja Lokoja. Is it Abuja Lokoja Road or something like that? You know, we need leaders that are going to be taking action and actually do the job that they were paid to do. Because all these people, they are not doing this job free. It's not free now. When we hear some governors trying to tell us that they give us as if it was their money, the resources is the government. It's ours from the state. So let these people do their job. You see, that is what we are saying. Let these people do their job, because that is the only way we can benefit. So, and they have all promised. We also saw the city boy said he's going to hold them accountable. That was a very strong message, guys. This is something that they thought the city boy is not going to be able to do. Oh, maybe they were running their propaganda. They know that he can do it, but they wanted to run their propaganda to stop the city boy. You see, it has failed though, my brother. Go and do whatever you want to do. You understand me? Go and plan whatever criminality you want to plan. My brother, you cannot succeed. In this government, you cannot succeed. You cannot. We have seen lots of development already, and we still want a lot of things to happen. Our message is very, very clear. I saw one of the ministers talking about power. One of the ministers said he's going to use everything possible, that he's going to use tech, he's going to use the youth, the expertise of the youth to solve power problem. This is from Adelabu. Adelabu declared that he's going to use technology, youth expertise to solve power problems. My brother, this is the number one problem of this country. For me, I believe that the president, the government of President Tinubu, their focus, let them solve the issue of electricity. This is one of the biggest problems in this country. The problem of electricity. What are the issues? What is stopping us from having 24 hours? So I see, when I listen to the comments of all the ministers, I begin to see that, yes, these people, they are ready to take action. Dave Umahi inspected Abuja Lokoja Road, of course, and threatened to sack all the contractors over their. Of course, we see one of the reasons why these ministers, why governors, why governments have failed to perform what they're supposed to do, because they award contracts to their brothers and sisters, to their friends. They always award contracts to their friends and brothers and sisters, and they cannot hold them accountable or responsible when they fail to deliver. So we want to see ministers who will award contracts to competent people, competent organizations, competent companies that will deliver, and give them a time frame, and a time frame to deliver that job. If they cannot deliver the job, there should be a condition. 2-3 years, if you cannot deliver the job, there's something that you must pay. There must be a fine, or the job will be given to. That is how other countries they do their job. You cannot just take contracts, collect all the money, you don't do the road or you don't do the project, and that money is gone. Another government will come and continue in the same circle. We need ministers that will do the job. Use the right people to do the job. This is what we are looking at. In fact, the one that shocked the people the most was when Wike said to his workers, if you need to seek redeployment, if you lack the capacity to deliver, that is where this biggest problem is, so guys. That is where the problem is. Contract will be awarded to people and they don't do it. Different projects will be commissioned, will be assigned, will be awarded. They don't do it. So I love the way I'm seeing their conversation going. I get it. I love the way they are saying, because even them themselves, they know how these jobs are not done. They know how these people are not being able to do it. Let me block some Okoko. You know all these Okoko, all these criminals from the southeast. They say I'm looking for followers. I'm blocking all of you now as proof if I'm looking for followers. We need people, we need patriotic Nigerians, not criminals, not Biafra criminals, not IPOP criminals, not criminals from the southeast. Keep talking rubbish. Who say I need you? Go and watch go and ask people about me. That is what I want. I'm here for a purpose. I'm not here to be giving you people hope, false hope, just like they have been doing. They give people false hope, collect your money, deceive you. Come and spray money and dance. Finish. We are not in that category. You see, there are different ways you can choose to make money in this life. There are different ways you can choose to be famous in this life. My brother, me, I choose the path of righteousness. I choose the path of, do you know the path of I choose? I choose the path that is different from Babablu. A path that is different from Babablu. A town hall. That is the path that I choose. I don't choose to use propaganda and shout. People will know me. Look at people like 10 years ago. If they will tell you that Nnamdi Kanu will be in the SS dungeon, will you believe? The way Nnamdi Kanu was backing on Radio Biafra like this, as if life has ended, as if he has the power of life and death. He even said it in one of his broadcasts, that I have the power to decide who live or not. He said it in his broadcast, my brother. So when I see my brother, follow who know road, though, learn from what has happened in the past. And what I'm telling you is a reality. So you can choose to be famous. You can choose to make your money, your wealth in different ways. But for me, I choose the path of righteousness. You see, these people on social media, I don't run propaganda. I don't share fake news because I want people to follow me or I want my video to go viral. No. That is why when you still listen to my videos of yesterday, yesteryears, yesterday, yesterday weeks, yesterday months, it will still make sense because my message is very, very clear. You understand me? So you can choose to be famous by running propaganda like people like Simon Ekpa, people like Nnamdi Kanu. We can mention their names. People that run propaganda like in the previous, they will be shouting, they will be hailing them. At the end of the day, they will just go back to square one. They will just go back to square one. I don't want to be in that kind of category, guys. I cannot learn from people like Simon Ekpa or people like failures, bunch of criminals. No. I learn from the right people. I choose who I learn from, what I learn from. The right things. So you cannot see me in that category. I don't think there is anybody that can say you have seen me in that category. No, you will never see me. You understand me? So that is a kind of example we want to. You can choose however you want. This life is so free. For example, if you live in the UK where you have everything, It will not left for you to make your choice. You make your choice. Are you going to abuse the system or not? That is why many people, many Africans and Nigerians and black people, when they travel abroad, you see them abusing the system because the opportunities are there. That is what they choose to abuse the system. I'm telling you, I'm not in that category. You will never see me in that category. I get me. That is why I chose to be who I am, because it's my choice. It's a personal decision. Nobody's influencing me. Don't you think that tomorrow you will call me and be praising me? You will see me do rubbish. You will never see me. You'll be shocked. You that have been so sweet, talking nice with me, the day you talk rubbish, that is the day it's going to end, because that is the path that I've chosen. I'm telling you guys. And that is why those people in IPOP, Biafra people, they know me. They have tried different ways. I say they use women. They use naked photos. They use different people to see how they can, enter me. They failed big time. When they have failed, they don't know what to do. They started talking rubbish. Does not make sense. We are kings and queens, and we have overcome the world. That is the message. At the end of the day, that message we have preached will still stand. That we are what? Kings and queens, we have overcome the world. Our job is to make sure that we continue to fight in order to protect and to defend our land. When we started that conversation, they never understood it. They never understood it. But very, very soon, it's very, very clear. It's going to be very clear. You see all this propaganda. At the end of the day, I've already said it. In the next 4 years, there will be no opposition. Do you know why? Because the president, the government will deliver everything that has been a problem in that country, and it's going to bring new innovations that people are going to be marveled. They say, oh, really? Look at, for example, we're already talking about the blue economy. The blue economy. Have you ever heard about it before? We are talking about blue economy, digital economy, of course, everything economy, that they are going to combine everything that we need to make sure that we take Nigeria out of the current situation to a successful path. That is the kind of thing that is the kind of leaders we want. My brother, Nigeria is already on the path of success. Nigeria is back. All this criminality will not succeed again. You know why? Because we now have a president that is setting the record, the precedence. What does Tinubu, what does he need money for? Our president, what does he need money for? Even most of the ministers, if they are sincere by themselves, most of these ministers, they have a lot. Most of them, they were governors. Some of them, they had position before. Why are they going to be stealing money? We need sincere people. I saw somebody was saying that Wike resume office with a new SUV. How much? Thousands of billions of naira or whatever. Some people were talking rubbish. My brother, that is not your problem. All this, let me tell you, all this salary and money of these people of politics, it's not your problem. The main problem is that even the one that is for you, they are not doing it. That is where the problem is. It's not even the one that they are using. The one that is meant for the people, they are not doing it. You see, that is where the problem is. I've said this thing many, many times. Let them do the one that is meant for, because this money that we have in this country is enough for everybody. My brother, somebody was even calculating that, the whole of the money that he can share to everybody. I say yes, but that is not going to be the solution. If you share money to everybody, at the end of the day, everybody will go and relax. And what will happen next? That is not the solution. So we have the money, we have the resources. It is the leaders that we don't have in this country. But right now, we are beginning to see a change in the Nigerian system, in the Nigerian governance, political system. We are beginning to, since the emergence of our president, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, we are beginning to see things fall in place. From May 29, when the city boy took over, things are beginning to fall in place. Are you getting me now? Yes, things might not be 100% all right, but that is the way it must be okay. There must be a starting point for things to be okay. We can still see people fighting the government, opposition there and there. Of course, we need opposition to keep the government in check. We need things to be done the right way. But you see, the government is here. We now have the right government. President Tinubu is the right man for the job. At the end of the day, everybody is going to understand that we made the right choice. I get him now. And you can see him from his conversation, from his speeches, you will know that this is a man that is ready. There are two things that can make any leader to fail. Two important things. two important things that can make a leader to fail. One of them are especially the team of people working with that leader. If your leader fail, if you fail, even as a father or as a brother, as a leader in your workplace, in your family, it is because of people surrounding you, your team of people. They are the one that contributed to your failure, because either they were not able to give you the right advice, either they advise you wrongly, either they are the one that brought the failure, or that the one that brought evil to you. That is how you are going to fail. So two important things can actually make leaders to either prosper or do well or become a failure. Two most important things can make leaders to be a failure or a success. And when you see the city boy, you can see that he's already gathering the team that is going to help him achieve success. So number one, the team of people that you have working with you, whether they are your subordinates or you are your colleagues, all these things can contribute to your failure. The second one is you, the individual, the leader. The second one is the leader, because the team can actually make, because the reason why I mentioned team as number one is that if you have the right team, they can actually help you when you go on the wrong side. They can bring you back. They can try to bring you back. They can help you. They can assist you. They can help you if you have a supportive team. But if you have the wrong team, my brother, you become a total failure, a complete failure. Even if you are good, but because you have the wrong team, it will be obvious. So the second one is you as a leader, your individual as a person. You understand me? You can contribute to being a failure. Either you are making wrong decisions, or even you yourself, you are not ready to serve, you become a failure, or even when they advise you, you fail to listen to what they are giving, the advice they are giving to you, or you are not ready to even do the job, or you are not just good, you are not just interested. So you can be part of the problem. So that is why today, the number one challenges of the country in Africa, not just in Nigeria, is political leaders. Failure in political leadership. We don't have it. We don't have leadership. We don't have political leaders. It's been a long time. But we believe that the president, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is going to put us on the right path, even as a chairman of ECOWAS as well. Are you getting me now? So we have seen, there's a lot of things that we can talk about, from when they were saying that, President Tinubu is going to cause problems, it's going to cause war, there's going to be this and that. We can see his leadership, my brother. We can see the president leadership. We know that there are pressures everywhere, especially pressures from external forces, all of that. But we can see the city boy delivering success and making sure that things will work out for our good. So, guys, you see, I want you to understand that we are back on track. And then we also have a part to play to making sure that everything works out fine. Very fine. So I want to ask you a question, because I don't want to take much of time today. It's late already, of course. So I want to ask you questions. What do you think of the leadership and the policies of President Tinubu so far? What do you think about it? How can you rate it? Do you think that the President Tinubu is on the right path? Do you think, is there anything you feel that can be done differently? What are those things you feel that can be done differently? Do you think he's actually doing the right job? So those are the questions I'm interested in. I get it now. Those are the kind of conversation I'm interested in. What do you think of the city board presidency? What do you think of it? Do you think that the president is doing the right thing or not? Are you getting me now? Now, next week, Thursday, the 29th of August, is going to make it almost 90 days in office. Hopefully, I'm correct. I think I should be correct. Next week, Thursday, the 29th, is going to mark 90 days in office. And then after that, which day is going to make it 100 days? Let me see. I'm just counting. 90 days. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then on Friday, the 8th of September is going to make the president 100 days in office. Of course, I believe there's going to be a lot of conversation about that. By that time we should be talking. There's a lot of things that's going to be done. We have seen lots of policies already put in place, and now the ministers are already set to implement some of these policies. Are you getting me now? So on the when is that? Oh my God. Yeah. On Thursday next week is going to make it 90 days in office, and then 8th of September, 100 days in office. So, so far, so good. What do you think is the policies of the president? What do you think the government of the decision of the president so far in this, let me say, less than 90 days in office? Do you think that the president is on the right path? Do you think that he's going to be a good president? Some people say it might be too early to predict. No, you don't need to predict. Just look at what he has done already. His body is, they used to talk about body language. You can see his body language. You can see his vision. You can see his statement. Even during the campaign, after, before, during, and after, and now, you can actually say, yes, this man is determined, the president is determined to change the situation of the country. You can actually rate it from 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 the poorest. What do you think about the City Boy presidency? From May 29 up to now, in less than 90 days, what do you think of? Can you rate his performance so far? Do you think that he's putting the country back on track, just like he promised? He told us that Nigeria is back, renewed hope is here, and Nigeria is back. We should enjoy this moment, guys. So what do you think about the City Boy presidency so far? You see, my own opinion is that, you see, in previous leaders, they have not been ready, they have not been prepared to lead the country. And when they had opportunity, they thought that the opportunity is just for them to steal the resources, to amass wealth for themselves. But I don't think that the President Tinubu is going to do that, because he already have the resources. Whatever he needs, he have it. He has people, even if he has people with him, surrounding him, that are well-to-do, that have enough. So I don't see any. I'm just thinking of what can stop the City Boy presidency or to be a success. I'm just thinking of it. You understand me? I'm looking at it, because now the City Boy himself have command. There's nobody forcing him or pushing him around. He is the one in charge. He makes his decision, and he can do it. We can see previous government. We can point who was their godfather. We can point to people that were their godfathers in the previous administrations. But in this administration, in the City Boy government, who can we say is the godfather of Tinubu, of President Tinubu? Is there anybody? So this is how you are going to be able to. So I'm just giving you some things. Are you getting me now? And when we talk about money, the president is already rich. He has everything he needs, man. Even in some of his ministers, they are well-to-do. They are not hungry. They are not people that are coming to look for. We also know that human beings, they are not satisfied. Wealth is not enough. Are you getting me now? See, these ones, okay, I see them. Let me take care of them. Let me take care of them on my page. I don't need people from the southeast criminals. I don't need all these people talking about this here. Gone are the days I listen to criminals. Now I don't have time for that. Are you getting me now? Oh my God. Somebody say I rate. Wait. Let me read the comments. Somebody say, please, we are talking about the City Boy presidency. How far so good? What do you think? What do you think where we are going? Where are we leading to? You understand me? And why do you think people begin to realize that Obi have been using their head? Please, because we have seen a banner saying that enough is enough, that Obi should stop deceiving them. We have seen it. The people of Imo State are even making that statement very, very clear. Because of course, you know that there's going to be election in Imo State. There's election in Edo. I think there's election in Bayelsa as well. Where is it, in Bayelsa or where? There's election coming up in Imo State. There's election in Edo. There's election in Bayelsa or thereabout. They don't want the seat. People don't want the work. Gone are the days. Understand me? We don't need, in fact, with no state government need any opposition as it stands now, because we want to move. We want to follow the president and move our state. If you make mistake in the name of OB or IPOP or Labour Party to deceive your people in your state, my brother, you'll be joining them to be crying like criminals. You'll be crying like criminals and be running propaganda just like that. You need to develop your state. You need to follow the president and join this government to develop your state. If you say you want to find yourself in opposition to cause problem, you are the one that will cry and regret for yourself. I salute you. Please go ahead.
Good evening.
Yes, I salute you, please.
Thank you. Actually, I've been following you. My name is Francis.
Yes,
Joshua.
go ahead.
Josiah. I don't know if you see me on this thing. You see, the truth is that the president has started very well. We appreciate you for that, right? And so far so good. Yes, people might say it is too early to appropriate the right mark for him. But definitely in the morning, when you wake up in the morning and see the way the sun starts, you know how the day is going to look like,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So we're fully aware that this man meant well. He made a statement during inauguration, during his campaign. He said, "I have money. I'm not committed to look for money." Even the wife repeated that statement severally, that my husband is not coming for Nigeria's money. God has blessed us enough. That was the cash for me, for him. As for the ministers, the truth is, he has been able to pick the good ones. Actually, we came from my governor from Rivers State. Yes, he did well. We know he's a very loud person. We should get used to him by now. But getting the work done, Wike is ready to step on toes. Don't be surprised that they will say he's going on vendetta. Now that is what they're going to tell me to be, just to blackmail him, right?
Yes.
But the truth is that the work will be done. Then another minister that is not on that list, which I pray
El-Rufai.
come on, is El-Rufai.
He's coming.
Oh my God. Oh my God. If he can put that guy in place during the PEC meeting with El-Rufai and Wike, they can look into example and say, "Oga, let's do this. This is what is right. Trust me, Nigeria will move forward." Most of us who live in abroad, like I stay in the US, all right? Bro, I was discussing with one of my Nigerian sisters today from Kenya. I said, if only in Africa they can save the money they have, most of us here in the foreign land will be here. You know that,
yes,
right?
Of course.
So I believe Nigeria should just try and give the government cooperation. I know the Southeast, which are my people too, I know they are, some of them are good, but most of them, the Obidiot or the so-called IPOB guys who don't know where they are going to, are the one trying to create confusion. And I want the president to look at this very critically. Peter Obi is a very, very tricky person. Look at what he's trying to do right now. He's already campaigning for 2017, unknown to INEC, unknown to so many people, unknown to more politicians. He is saying he's going for local government campaigning. It's not true. He still want to make himself very, very relevant and try to dish out his whatever he wants to do. I think they should watch him. They should really watch Peter Obi very well because he's still campaigning, but unfortunately, he has messed up himself. There's no way Peter Obi can ever become Nigerian president. That opportunity is gone. You get what I'm saying? For your rating, for now, I could rate the president on your fairness 7%. That's 7/10.
7/10. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I salute you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I learned that Benin City is now the headquarters of Obi or Labour Party. Benin City. If you not make mistake for Benin or Edo or anything, if you not make mistake, allow these criminals in the name of Obi or whatever, obedient or whatever they call themselves, to take over your state. Now here we dey. We go there here remind all of you. Because I don't know, I don't understand what is going on in Edo or Benin, all of you shouting Obi, Obi, Obi. Obi came to your place and was preaching for you people, local government election. This, my brother, don't make mistake. Go and ask the people of Anambra. They will tell you the truth, the sincere ones. They will. I said nobody has ever invited Obi after he left office as a governor to come and teach them or educate them. You know all this conference, they never invited Obi any day to any conference in Anambra after he left as a governor. If you make mistake and allow anything Obi or disobedient or whatever to take over your state, we are going to be here to remind you now. We are not going to. We will be here to remind you what is going on. So yes, of course. Thank you very much. The last caller, pointing out everything for me. This is how to judge. Looking at everything that they have said about President Tinubu, he cannot talk. He cannot walk. A man where the hand they shake, leg they shake, he cannot talk. Baba bulabulaba. see, the city boy is over 100%. Is if I want to rate him, I'm rating him 500 over 100%. That is my rating. Because me that have been following them, all the things that they have been saying about the president, my brother, the president has, in fact, disgrace all of them. It's a shameful thing to them. That is why they don't know what to do anymore, because they have said all kinds of things against the president. So based on all those things, and in addition to what the president have done, which no other president have ever done in history, is over 500 over 100. That is what the president deserves. In fact, 500 is even too small, and we are expecting him to do it because we know he can do more. The more the president continue to work, the more he stay in the office, the more he will have more knowledge, more power, more ability to understand, and the things that he can do immediately to set the country free. I'm telling you, my brother, I only give 4 years. I say in the next 4 years, there will be no opposition in the country. Do you know why? Because by that time, the president must have done everything that have been the concern of every Nigerian. By that time. Of course, the president already given himself every 6 or 7 months, because the last time the president gave us a national broadcast, he was saying that from now till March next year, 2024, he has given so amount of money and he's going to look at it. And all. So you see, so the president himself is already assessing himself every 6 months or thereabout. But I'm telling you that in the next 4 months, in the next 4 years, there will be no opposition in this country. The disobedient children, whether they say they want to form alliance to dethrone President Tinubu or to win election in 2027, my brother, is needed. We are not afraid of Obi. Whether Obi is campaigning, let him campaign now. If Obi is campaigning, let him campaign. It is better for Obi to campaign than to run propaganda and say he won election when he never defeated election, when he never won election. It's better for Obi to campaign and tell his people, my brother, no hope this year. Let us look at 2024. That is a good thing. That is a good thing. If his party is sponsoring him and he have people giving him money, you understand me? Huh? If he have people giving him money to become, let it, my brother, we are in 2023. Oh, to be campaigning for 2020, is it not stupidity? Nigerians, we have short memory now. Nigerians, we have short, we forget things. I'm telling you, where is campaigning in 2023 for 2027? Is that not stupidity? That is why we say that Obi is a failure. We told you, I keep on telling, even if Obi is actually campaigning now, can't you see the stupidity? It's stupid because you don't even know what will happen next year. You don't even know. Things are happening. You understand me? Things are happening. You think things are happening. You don't even know if there will be all this rubbish again. I'm telling you, things are the city boy government, you can see, is a spontaneous government, is a government of technocrats, people that are thinking, educated people. And the president is not stopping any innovation. You see, as I'm talking to you now, oh, you don't know the latest news? Wike has already put a stop to people selling on the streets in Abuja as we speak. And we know the people making noise every day, causing problem everywhere. As I'm talking, Abuja, you will see the street of Abuja, it's going to be clean. We need leaders like this. So if Obi is, because I don't understand this, I'm started hearing people saying Obi is campaigning. Who cares? So Obi want to campaign, let it campaign now. Is even, don't you think that is even against the electoral rules or laws? So all these things, is a failure, man. It's a complete failure. When we see failure, we know. When we see desperation, when somebody is so desperate, we know. So anybody that wants to do whatever should do it. You understand me? When the city boy, if the city boy is part of it, there's a reason why I'm saying if the city boy will be part of the election, there's nobody that will defeat him. There is nobody that will defeat him. If President Tinubu will be part of the next election, 2027, there will be nobody defeating him. Because I know what I'm telling you. The Lakers, we know the fundamental cause of the problem in that country. We know if the president can bring this, settle that problem, my brother, the presidency is rubbish. Because by that time, if you are going as a president, you are going to serve. That will be the job. You are going to serve as a president. So I know what I'm telling you. So if the president will be part of the people that will contest election 2027, he will win. There's nobody. So that is too small. So anybody that is, so my message is that those other states now that are going to be conducting election, Is it go? Is it yes? I learned that there's Kogi. Is it yes? Kogi. Where is it? Bayelsa or Edo, Imo, all those places. Make sure you don't fall into the hands of the wickedness of disobedient IPOP people. Don't, make sure you don't fall into the hands of disobedient IPOP people. You understand me? So Edo State should do the best and make sure that they don't allow whether na Labour Party or whatever to take over their state. And then Imo, of course, Imo State. That I've already seen the handwork of Imo people. They say Obi should not come and deceive them. We don't want that rubbish. Go and ask Dave Umahi. Dave Umahi will tell you how he was able to fight all these IPOP people, all these Biafra in the name of they use Biafra to deceive people. They use all kinds of things. Today they try to use them the Kanu name to deceive people to continue their criminality. My brother, all these things not working. You will see, it's just a matter of time. All these their noise. You see now there are some people are already begging. They are begging. Oh, the government should release now the Kanu. They are begging. They are begging. But you see, before now they were not begging. But now they begin to beg. Their eyes are beginning to open. I'm telling you, this is a reality. You understand me? This is, anytime I talk, I give you the message. I have been following the Biafra people. I know them very well. Now they can see that all their noise making, all their gra is not making sense. Finally, they are beginning to beg. So all of them must collect, including the ones that are still fresh. They say they don't want to repent. They want to continue. Even when we advise them, when we give them the right advice, they are not listening. So Edo, Imo, Anambra, what is Anambra doing? Abia, Enugu, what happened? They should wake up. Why are they not talking about Atiku? You are always calling Obi because Obi is the one making noise now. Obi is the one making noise every time. Did you see Atiku making noise? Atiku knows that he has always been. This is not the first time Atiku contests election and failed. So that's it. It's as simple as that. Atiku knows when you see people that are matured, when you see people that have experience, you will know. Atiku knows how the game is run. It's a political game. You have to play the game. When they have defeated you, they have defeated you. There's nothing you can do about it. Go and reinforce. You understand me? Go and reinforce for the next round. Are you getting me now? So yeah, that's it. So we are still looking at what do you think of the President Tinubu's government? In less than 90 days. Next week, 29th of August, is going to make it 90 days already in office. What do you think? What do you think? Are you thinking that the president is on the right track? Do you think his policies are okay? Do you think the ministers, his cabinet that he has formed already are okay? What do you think? What do you think? Those are the areas that we are looking at. And what advice do you have for the president? What do you think what the president can do more? The focus, to make sure that the country is on the right path, guys. That is the story. That is the story. You see, because at the end of the day, all their propaganda has failed. You understand me? I'm telling you, all their propaganda has failed. Somebody say Nigeria go better. How many years now? Now today, years day for back, you don't tell. Nigeria go better now because say people like you have never stood up to do the right thing. You always you want to talk rubbish. So hello, I salute you.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
I salute you. Please go ahead.
My brother, yes, sir. For so far, so good. Our president is doing great. They normally see one profile for Yoruba, where the Yoruba could live Pago, Okoli Alareni. The Lord that he can't do that, he can build any house. He now build a mansion. Before he started, they say he can't walk, he can't eat, he's shaking, he's spoken for body, he's doing everything. With all their propaganda, he defeated them, and then he's still doing all this one. He's the first president I ever know, by the time I've already won this world, that he carry everybody along for his government. He called all the chieftaincies, he called all the ministers, he called all the senators, the reps, he carried all of them, he opened his door. He's a great man. I can give the man 100% for what I've done so far. With the minister, I think he should the right thing, the right people for the ministers. Only our prayer is that may God don't let you give another bad people that will spoil the better ones out of them. That's really our prayer. And then may God give our president long life and prosperity, and then should be hard working more. That's my contribution for this time.
Yeah, thank you very much. I salute you. Thank you very much. That is our prayer. Uche Ike, when I finish, I block you. Uche Ike, another Biafra criminal from the southeast said, I watched one video you posted, and it wasn't hard to tell that you are very empty up there, especially. Yeah. I'm very empty up there, but we have defeated you people. We have defeated the IPOP criminals. We have defeated Biafra. We have defeated Obi, and you are part of the people that we have defeated. You that have something up there, so I'm going to block you. You understand me? Huh? We defeated all of you. We are empty in our head, but you are coming to Akwa Ibom to live. We defeated you. We don't have anything upstairs, but we defeated all of you. You understand me? It's as simple as that. Is it not shameful? You still have mouth to come and type in my broadcast. You say I don't have something in my head, and you are watching my broadcast. Can't you see that you are the most stupidest person, if there's any? I keep blocking you people. You keep coming. I don't know why you keep coming. Anyways, you see that? So yes. So I want to open the line. This is already 1 hour because I don't want to take too much time. It's already late. It's going to be 12 midnight soon. So this is another one. If you want to call in and make your contribution, I just came here to remind the people running propaganda. My question is, how far is Obi still coming? Do you still feel that Obi is coming? When is the court declaring Obi as the winner? When will Obi become president? And when will Biafra come? All of you running propaganda. When will the 2 weeks sit at home release Nnamdi Kanu as you claim? That I'm reminding all of you. You told us that Tinubu or President Tinubu is Baba Blue, Bulaba, cannot talk, cannot walk. But now you can hear him talk. He's making statements. He's traveling to different places, making policies and all of that. My brother. So who is what are you talking about, my brother? Can you now see that you have nothing to offer? Can you now see that you are the one that is empty? Are you getting me now? You are the one that is empty. Somebody said, but the process is what Obi is after. It's stupid. Which process? Which process? Why Obi did not fight for the process when he lost election with Atiku and Obi last year, 2019? Has the process changed now? Bunch of criminals. You think you people are stupid? Every day you keep making noise. Look at your brother Emefiele from the southeast, Igbo man. Look at what he did. He told Nigerians that the foreign reserve was that Nigeria's foreign reserve was 33.8 billion. Guess what? To the Emefiele is crying, and I love the way somebody was saying that if you are in Emefiele's shoe, you will cry because he thought that he can get away with all the things he has been doing. We remember how Emefiele was boasting. Come and fight me if you want to fight me. Today now he broke down in the courtroom. Why? Because now his atrocities is now open. I get me now. So Emefiele told us that the Nigeria foreign reserve is 33.8 billion. We find out, according to the investigation, that is a lie. That is actually 3.7 billion. You see, that is why we are saying that if a leader wants to fail, for a leader to fail, there are two main things: the people working with him and all of that, and him himself. It can make the country to fail. So you see, look at, if you are working with people like Emefiele, why won't you fail? Understand me? If you are working, if your team is like Emefiele, why won't you fail? So when we saw people crying, like Emefiele crying and weeping, we don't know what he's doing. You understand me? And now we learned that Emefiele want to take the shortcuts. Of course, all the court proceedings. You know how the Nigerian things. So that's what I always say. When will Nigeria move forward? When we continue to allow sentiment to stop us? There's supposed to be punishment for Emefiele. Many people died because of Emefiele. So now we learned that Emefiele is seeking for a way out. It's now begging. You want to go and beg the federal government this and that. You see, all these things will not. We cannot move forward. Remember, anything that the federal government will do will serve as a precedence for another one. I don't know if you understand me. If you pardon criminal today, the next day, the next one, another criminal will do it, and then you have no choice than to pardon that one because you already pardoned the first one. So that is why I love the UK. They will punish you for your criminality. They don't care, even if you are sorry, so that it will not be a case that for another person to do the same thing. And immediately you have pardoned one person, you must pardon everybody. You must pardon everybody. You see, criminals must be punished in Nigeria so that criminality will stop. That is what is spoiling the country. When I hear people talk rubbish, you don't know what you're saying. Your brothers are there, your uncles are there, your sisters are there, all of them, your relations are there. Some of them are in government. That is why things are. And then you still hear them complain. Why are you complaining? If they want to punish criminals, you come and complain. How will the country move forward? When they have not been able to punish the past one, how will they punish the future ones? If they pardon people that committed crime, how will they not pardon the ones in the future? So that is where the problem is. Nigeria system must be corrected. Must be corrected. If not, we'll continue joking. There's no way out. If at the end of the day I hear that Emefiele is pardoned, then I say it's a failure. I will classify this country, this government as part of the failure already. If at the end of the day, Emefiele is pardoned and the people that contributed to all the criminality is already, if Emefiele is a criminal, forget it, because it has failed. This government has failed. If they pardon Emefiele in what, because I'm beginning to see this game that they are playing, is a failure too. You understand? And then we can say, yeah, so let's go and rest. You understand me? Because if anybody commit a crime and there's no punishment for it, another one will happen. And because you have pardoned one, you have to pardon all of them. That is how it's done. You understand me? So we need strong leaders. We need people that will focus and deliver their job. And then be responsible enough to face whatever that they do, whatever crime that they have committed. So can you imagine? If Emefiele can tell us that the foreign reserve is 33.3 billion, and after investigation, it shows that it's only 3.7 billion, my brother, what is the difference? How many billion difference? Take a look at it now. How many billion difference from 33.8 billion to 3.7 billion? If Emefiele is pardoned, forget this government has already failed. I'm talking about President Tinubu government. If Emefiele is pardoned, if Emefiele will not get the punishment that he deserves, he's a failure. I'm telling you, forget it. I can just tell you, you might not like what I'm saying, but this is the reality. You understand me? Because this is the will I say, like a kind of example that is going to serve to other people, so that they will know that this government is ready. Focus on your job, do your job. Was Emefiele working free? Was it a volunteer job? It was not a volunteer job. Emefiele was still being paid. Wait, let me block all these Obingos. I'm blocking them. You can see, they can still see my broadcast, but they cannot comment. You understand me? So you see, so we don't want people to be pardoned. Let them be punished. Let them be punished for their criminal, so that another person will not do it again. This is how to stop criminality. This is how to hold your leaders accountable and responsible for whatever actions they have taken. So no, I want you to look at it. If you don't know the impact of it, just this one. Let me block this Ikechukwu Eze. You can see their name, criminals. Everywhere. He's telling me that he's sorry for me. The day you wake up and know who I am, then you realize that your criminality is not understand me. Emefiele have to be punished. That is my message. Emefiele is an Igbo man. He has to be punished for his criminality. Okay, I also learned that, is it Desiani? we have learned that the UK government have have declared that one, have given, you know. You see, we have to you have to punish criminals, guys. I'm calling this I think I don't know why it's not. Hello, I salute you.
Hello, sir.
I'm only seeing missed call. I don't know, I can't see it. Please go ahead.
Good evening. I've been calling for some time now.
Yes, go ahead, please.
You are doing good job, bro. I always pray for you, and we are backing you up. We are majority against minority. As far as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is concerned, he is doing a great job. He has selected a very good team that can help him to move Nigeria forward. It's only medocrats that we expecting someone that got to the office a few weeks ago to perform a miracle, something that has been deteriorated for a very long time. It takes time to build up the thing that has been destroyed for many years. As man concerned, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is inborn politics. He understood the game very well. All these nuisance, all these noisemakers, they cannot beat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the game. He has the hard skin. He can tolerate any insult. Let them abuse him. Let them scream at him. He's not going to move. He said to us that subsidy has come, and subsidy has come forever. Believe me, many presidents have tried before, they couldn't.
Yes.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a top guy. That's why they are trying to block it to do all sorts of things. He's the only leader present in Nigeria state that can hold that gigantic the gigantic project of Nigeria together. He understood every tribe, every race, sentiment and nature and the behavior of every group of Nigeria. He understood the game very well, and he's doing very, very good. Economy is good to pick up again. He said to us that refinery, Port Harcourt refinery will be coming on the stream towards the end of the year in a couple of months. He's doing all kinds of things to make sure the country work. So to carry 200 million people, it's not a baby man job, Obi job. Obi cannot carry. Obi will collapse. Obi will collapse. Obi cannot withstand pressure. Obi is a baby in the politics. Obi that came to politics a few years ago, compared with someone that been cooked and born in the born of politics for the past 30 years. He cannot match the game. So Obi cannot handle Nigeria. Obi is a learner. He just learning the game. He just learning the game. So let him be running up and down. Any corner, any day, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will beat him down. Let him set up all his ranters, all his media outlets, or is allowed in the politics. He's totally allowed in the politics. But trust me, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a born genius. He's someone that I've seen in this. I've been around for quite some time now. I've never seen any politician, Nigerian politician, that came from the grassroots to be a president of Nigeria. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu achieved that. There's never been any person. Buhari was once military president. Obada was military president. But inborn politician, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu achieved that. Nobody can take that away from him. So he's doing a good job. He's the best. He's the right man for the job, and he's going to take us to the next level. And just encourage our brother from the east to calm down. It's not every time you must win. You must calm down. There's always tomorrow. It's not, you said Obi or no Obi. It's not like that. Politics is a time process. It involves collaboration. It's not by abusing, insulting, calling people names that will make Nigeria to hand over President Obi. It will even alienate Nigeria away from Obi. You are not doing Obi any credit. You are sending Obi to dungeon. Because people will run away. Because they will see you as a scary tribe.
that nobody can associate with. You need to make sure you damper your emotion. We all own Nigeria together. Nobody is more Nigerian than anybody. It's not that you by forcing Obi on anybody, people will accept it. They won't accept it. Obi cannot handle the job for now. It's going to learn. Obi is just he's in 60s. You see a long way to go. He can be president after Tinubu. But by you being some kind of nuisance, it will not make Nigeria to support you people. Because you don't own Nigeria. You don't own our destiny. We are all partnership in the project of Nigeria. That's my advice for that. In the Igbo and their propagandists, they're only looking for faults, for weakness, for something to rant about, for any kind of thing to rant about. No country in the world today is having it easy. No country, even America, even Russia, everybody is feeling pinch. And someone told me last week that in Sierra Leone, a bag of rice is 1.5 million Sierra Leone money. A bag of rice, 1.5 million Sierra Leone money. They are there. They have to go to Liberia, go to Sudan, go to Ghana, go to Libya. People are feeling pinch. Your country is great. Stop talking down on Nigeria. Stop disturbing investors from coming to Nigeria. Stop calling in nuisance, insecurity in Nigeria. It's going to affect every one of us. It's not by doing those things you build a nation. You are not doing yourself any good things. No investors will let you go and invest this money in the insecure area. We are fighting together for survival. My brother Indigo, think twice. If you want to be Nigerian president, stop propaganda. Stop pulling down. Stop abusing people. Stop insulting people. Stop intimidating people to your own sentiment. We are living in a democratic society where everybody is free to insult opinion. Everybody is free. That's democratic. Everybody is free to choose wherever you want to go. It's not by intimidating them that make them to support you. It's by dialogue, debating. So I want my brother Indigo to calm down. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing a good job. I've seen many presidents in Nigeria. I saw Shagari government. I saw Buhari government, Abangida government. I've seen many governments in Nigeria. And so you calm down. There's always another time. It's not by all these kind of things. Obi is not Messiah. Obi is not Messiah. He's a politician. Stop letting anybody manipulate you. Stop thinking your Messiah is Obi. Stop thinking that without Obi you will die. You will not die. You will live. You just support anybody in the leadership position to provide good life for every one of us. That's my advice for Indigo. And I wish them to listen so that their region can calm down. You can have investors in your region. By doing kidnapping, all those things, we send people away from your region. It won't help you. My brother, I will let it be for now. I thank you so much for the good job you are doing. You are a patriotic Nigerian. You love your fatherland. May Almighty God be with you. Everything they were saying, it's not going to touch you because over 200 million Nigerians backing up because we all feel the pain together. We are all in the boat together. We want our people to have a good life, and you are doing it. You are promoting Nigeria brands. You are selling Nigeria to the world. You are telling people, come down here, come and partnership with our leader, come and invest into our economy. That's what you are doing. You are driving in investors that will create jobs for Nigeria. You are doing a good thing. You are a good ambassador for Nigeria. You are not saying that everything is ruined. No, you are selling us. Keep on selling Nigeria. We are proud of you. We keep on praying for you. And our ancestor will bless you. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you very much. I salute you. Thank you very much. It's true. It's true. All the propaganda failed. That is why we need to rate President Tinubu presidency over 500. All the propaganda failed, guys. We are not going to forget all the propaganda of IPOP people, especially the Igbos from the southeast. We are not going to forget it. We cannot forget it in a hurry. We'll still remind them so that they will know that even this one that they are about to cook will still fail. Are you getting me now? Hmm? That is the truth. Go to Akwa Ibom, you will see major road. You will see road, clean road constructed by leaders. You understand me? So now this is a proof of what we have been talking about. Are you getting me now? We have defeated everything if you do, guys. I salute you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. The great son of Idu,
I salute you.
the uncommon speaker of our house of Facebook.
Exactly.
Well done. You've been doing a very good job, and I always like to commend you every time I call. And I like what the dimension that you're bringing into this conversation. First of all, the Emefiele guy, I've been hearing what some people are saying that no, but he's not the president. I need to ask him, if Buhari says, Emefiele, put your hands in fire, will he do it? Mm-hmm.
And some are also saying that how come it's only MFLA the only one that is punished? What about Buhari? That everything that MFLA did, Buhari asked him to do. So why is Buhari not punished? Buhari was a president. MFLA was a governor of CBN.
The first question to them is that if you're saying, hey, Buhari, what? Okay, if Buhari said to the governor, enter fire, will the governor do it? No. He will say, I don't want to die. So now, there is a responsibility of a governor of Central Bank. And your responsibility is obligated to the Constitution of Nigeria, not to the president. In your own mission, there you are supposed to protect the Constitution. If you listen to the swearing in of the ministers, it was said that you are loyal to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, not to the president. Even if the president tells you to do something against the Constitution, you are supposed to do for the Constitution. With Emefiele, the CBN also, it has come to light that the CBN borrowed $7.5 billion from JP Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
The foreign reserve that we thought is around
33.8 billion, yes,
has been cut down because he has used that foreign reserve to borrow money. So we don't necessarily have what we think we have. That was not done through the Senate. He took his own initiative and go and borrow money without the consent of the Senate. That is already breaking the law. Another thing that was coming also to light, that Emefiele gave Dangote, or should I say sold dollars to Dangote lesser than even the approved amount.
Why? Why did he do that?
So it's now a question now. Why is this guy doing that? This is not, Buhari said they will sell to Dangote at the CBN amount. He gave to him lesser than that. So, this is how he spent our money. And during those times, they were saying we have dollar shortages. Companies are unable to repatriate their money in Nigeria, and that is why they are leaving. And this is the reason. When you are illegally going to sell dollar at a cheaper rate to a business person, Now, this whole thing is now being blown open. It's now left for Dangote to either return the money or increase Nigerian stake in his refinery. You see, but for Emefiele, he has caused so much damage into the economy. The money he borrowed, in my own estimation, he used the money to print naira. So during the time when the state were looking for cash, they printed money to give to the state. You see, and in our lied, in order to justify the money they borrowed, he lied that they want to change the currency, so that when the money borrowed come to light, he will say, "Oh no, he borrowed during the time when they were changing the currency." But the truth is that how many people are seeing the new printed note on the street? It is very scarce, you know. And he also enriched himself through that same process. So this is a man that destroyed the economy from the beginning to the end. And some people are saying, "Oh, let him go. Let him go. Oh, he didn't do anything." If possible, they need to take him to underground prison, you know, and lock him up there forever. Yesterday, I was listening to Dr. Edu on Wise TV, and she was explaining, because she's the minister of, I think,
humanitarian, yes, and yes, poverty elevation. Yes.
So good. So Rufai came and said, "Yes, 30 million Nigerians are in poverty. How are you going to bring them out of poverty?" The lady outlined. She said the government is working with different types of foreign people and also private companies, you know, in order to get 130 million people out of poverty. And then she started outlining the programs, that this is how we're going to get the money. It's not just going to be the government alone. It will be private companies. It will be NGOs. It will be UNICEF. It will be IMF. She even said she had a meeting with UNICEF in her office, and they agreed to back up the country with some millions of dollars, and that there are other people coming. After explaining that, do you know that Rufai still came back? So how are you going to do it? So that is why I said, when you give a capital journalist, what do you expect? Because they've already sat down and said, "Okay, yes, we are going to punch them. We are going to ask them how are they going to."
And I don't know why ministers are explaining to them how. Why do she explain to them? Why are they explaining? Are they the one that give them the job? Huh.
Good.
What is the meaning of how? How are they the one that will implement it? They should go and do their job. They should not be making noise. Ministers should not be making noise. Focus on your job and deliver. Simple.
Another one came and said, how soon are they going to do it? Because Nigeria are suffering and there is hunger in the land. The lady said, firstly, the first thing that she will do is to verify the database of what they have on ground. Like, they are going to make sure that this money gets to the poor, rest of the poor.
Yes.
And that is why they need to go and do a verification process. And then they are asking, "Oh, so are you going to probe the previous administration?" People are complaining. No, the World Bank says the data Nigeria has is a good one. Did you hear that? The World Bank confirmed the data that Nigeria has is good. And yet you are still saying you need to go probe, so that they can use that to say, "Oh, Buhari government is corrupt," that she's confirmed. She said no, that what they want to do is to go and verify what they have to make sure that it is the right people, and they will deploy technology to do the what do you call it? To get the information so that it can be verifiable, and they will make it open and accountable to Nigerians.
Mm-hmm.
And they are like, how can you say the World Bank verified and they confirmed to be okay, but you say they must probe them? It is the same people that will say World Bank says Nigeria poverty thing is 130 million. World Bank, go and verify is on the World Bank. But the same World Bank says the data that Nigeria has is good. You are still saying Nigeria are complaining. They want us to probe. So these are these double-mouthed people. To me, I was asking myself, I wouldn't have allowed any of my minister to go to on Wise TV. Because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. I even commented there. I said to them that, look, this lady has explained. Hearing is a skill. Why are we going on and asking stupid questions? They call it jam question. And somebody will respond among the bingos. He said, oh, bingos. They're like, no, Nigeria are tired. They're tired. No, tired. When a government is explaining to you how they will get things done, and you are saying you are tired, you don't want to hear, all you want is they must give money to the poor. These are the type of stupid argument that people have that doesn't make sense. We are tired of running around. Like, we are knowledgeable, we are educated. So when government laid down their policy, it is for us to sit down and internalize what the government wants to do. And from that perspective, we can know whether it's visible or not. When somebody is telling you that I need to work with database, I need to verify things, then that is when you know that they have plans to execute this thing and to implement it properly. But instead of you working with them, you are questioning everything that they are going to do. So how do you want them to just go and give money to people so that tomorrow you will say, oh no,
but there's one striking thing about everything. After you hear them argue, anybody that bring idea or say what they argue, they have never contributed. They have never suggested any good idea. They have never. I have watched all of their programs. They have never suggested or tell us any good thing that can be done. They have never. But if anybody says something they will criticize, then I don't need to explain to them because they are part of the criminals. Rufai is a zoology. He holds this zoology.
Yes.
Degree in zoology. Yes. Somebody that read degree zoology, what is it going to do? Those days, zoology are people. I'm telling you, when I used to go to those days when we have admission, if you don't get the course you apply for, they will end up giving you zoology. Do you understand? Yes. Yes. Those people that have zoology those days are people that is not what they wanted to study. But because they could not meet up the mark, they could not get admission, they end up giving them zoology. Go and ask him. He will tell you. I'm telling you. So they don't have anything to offer. Leave these people. This is the government that they condemn. This is the government that they thought will not succeed. But today, the government has come up with different things, ideas that even they can't even explain. If you go to their platform, they don't even know what is blue economy. They can't even explain it. They don't know what they're talking about. So they never even heard it before. That is why they are used to rubbish system of government where a new administration comes. They'll be saying, probe the previous administration. At the end of the day, it will keep fighting, causing problem everywhere, and the people will suffer. That is not what we want. That's why from the beginning we have been saying that we don't want the president to be fighting politicians and their fellow. No, we want the people to benefit from this governance. That is what the people really want. It's not every time we say you want to be fighting people. There are different ministry that is meant to do that job. Let them do that. Let every ministry do their job. Let the president focus on his own job. And we want to benefit. We want this government, this country to be okay. We want the ordinary people to be okay. That is our focus. You understand? We have enough money in this country. If they want to share the money, everybody can get it. You see? So that is what we want. It's not all these things that they are making us. And I believe that in this city boy government, every arm of the government, every ministry will be functional. Every ministry will do their job. Because even the president said, I am going to hold you accountable. And we are here to point out to the city board who and who that is not doing the right things. That's why we are here.
We are supposed to partner with the government. You know, for an example, someone laid down his plan and you see that the plan is going to succeed. So in order to distract them, you start talking about pro. Another journalist in the same on Wise TV is saying, no, so when is this thing going to be implemented? You want implementation of government policy and you still want to distract them with probing. Like you said, there are different ministries to probe. What is one Mr. Dr. Edu's business with probing people?
I wonder.
They have the EFCC, they have the CIPC, they have DSS, they have the police. What is our business in probing? So, like, the question is, like, you just imagine when Wike laid down his plan, what did on Wise TV talk flag? Which flag are you going to fly?
Imagine. Oh, that question was a surprising one. Every other person they ask something important. On Wise TV is talking about party.
Well, I would have, if I was there, I would say, I would just raise up my hand and say, that's a stupid question. Wike, please continue with people that are sensible. And at the end of the presentation of Wike, what I saw a video of one Obingos saying that no, Wike is going to use that to victimize the Igbos because of the 25% of Abuja. That is why Wike was put as a minister in Abuja. And this person was saying it with confidence. Wike explained that we are going after people that are going against the plan of Abuja. He did not mention a tribe. He did not mention. So unless if you are the people,
they already know now. They are the people. Forget it. There's no worries about it.
So these are different dimensions of development that the government is bringing in, and people are creating propaganda or upon propaganda to distract the government. You know. And if you listen to all those ministers in all their presentation, you will see them mention technology. We'll deploy this, we'll deploy that. That shows that they know what they are doing. It shows that the government has a plan. How can you bring a whole city boy, add ingredient of uncommon president, mix uncommon ministers? Why won't you produce a good result? There is nothing that can hold them back from producing good results until other people start joining the government. Rather than singing, oh, the poor are crying, the poor are dying. Tell us how many poor die. Who are even the poor? You don't know. The poor are dying. Another one will come and say, we are tired. Then I'll ask the person on my comment, he wrote, we are tired. I said, no, who are the we?
What are you tired of?
One person. You are one person, but you are saying we. Me, I'm not tired. I'm supporting the government. So next time, try to learn English. Say, I am not. Don't say we.
That's why that time they say Nigerian people, the youth. I say, who are the Nigerian? Who are the youth?
Who gives you the authority to speak for the youth? You are just one. If you are even a youth, we don't even know. You are a youth under Obingos. You are not a youth of you are a Biafra youth, not Nigerian youth. You cannot speak for Nigeria in the morning and speak for Biafra in the night. You know. I think Rufai is the journalist of the zoo. Because it's
I like what you said. You say you cannot speak for Biafra in the morning, and you speak for Nigeria in the night.
Yeah.
So
you must choose one side. Yes.
You
wanted to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to remind you what I said before about Rufai. You keep bringing Rufai. I said Rufai the course he studied was a course that the university dashed him when he couldn't meet up the requirement. You don't know that? Zoology, I tell you now, go to school. I have many of my friends. The people that did zoology are people that the course that they actually apply for, they couldn't meet up. They gave them zoology and he took it. That was what that was why Rufai studied zoology. That's why he's not doing it. Ask him anything about zoology, he doesn't know. So you don't expect all these people to make any good contributions. Yes.
When you listen to his, when he talks about the economy, because I sat down and listened to him when he's talking about the economy, he will say jargons, he will speak rubbish, he will speak something, and then and then you see people praising his jargons. So that brings me back to the people that are the real zoo of Nigeria. They are the real zoo of Nigeria. They like, whatever. They are like the Uzobo Imba of Obingos. Anything is Uzobo Imba. They go. Yes, it's true. He's speaking the truth. The question is, when an illiterate person is telling you something and you are praising him, it shows the level of your illiteracy. So we understand what the government is doing. We are working with the government. Like when the government goes far away from their plans, we have every right to say, government, we think you should do it like this. That is where we are here for. Not to, before they do anything, no, it's bad, it's wrong, it's not good. Hey, the poor are suffering. Hey, the people are crying. No. We cannot continue in that same vein. And all this negativity that is being pushed out there must come to an end. This is the time that we need to work for Nigeria. Accountability, we need to be accountable. Like they arrested a truck, I think 3 trucks loaded with rail slippers, and carrying metal worth 800 million naira. 800 stolen. They vandalized the infrastructure of government. They were arrested and they tried to bribe the NSCD? Is it 30 million? And the people rejected. Who are those doing it? They are also human beings. And tomorrow you will hear government lied that they did any infrastructure, they did not do anything. Second Niger Bridge, they've almost dismantled it and removed things. If that bridge collapsed tomorrow, they will say they built wrong bridge. They just wasted our money. Who are those people doing it? They are also Nigerians. So in as much as we are holding our leaders accountable, we need to hold ourselves accountable as Nigerian citizens. Thank you so much, Nsima. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and God bless Tinubu and all the ministers and the senators and the House of Rep.
Thank you very much. Amen. God bless you as well. Thank you very much for your contribution. I salute you.
Sure.
Thank you. All right. That was a wonderful contribution, brothers and sisters. You see, all these things is coming to an end. And now we are coming together to support the government in our ideas and everything, whatever we think can be good for the government to move forward. This is what we want. I get it, now. This is our prayers, and we'll continue to pray for the city boy to succeed. So, by the way, guys, I was every time I always forget to talk about this. You see, Rufai on Wise TV. He studies zoology. I'm not saying zoology as a subject is not good, okay? But I want to tell you that Rufai on Wise TV, he studies zoology. He did not study zoology because that is what he applied for. He got zoology because he failed in the course. Somebody will ask me, what subject did he apply for? I don't care to know. But I know that those days, when people study zoology, it's not their choice. It was zoology is subject that they give to people that did not meet up with the cutoff of the whatever chosen course. So they they give them zoology as alternative. So Rufai studies zoology. That's why you have not seen him practice zoology or talk about zoology. And that's why we also said that going to school, especially in Africa, any subject is a waste of time. I'm telling you, because if you don't have the industries or whatever, if you cannot, it's a waste of time, because you see people come out as graduates, they are not innovative, they don't have any skills, they cannot create jobs because there is none. So it's a waste. Or they just teach them theory, old theories, and they come out. I'm talking about the school that they go in Nigeria or Africa. We need people, school education that will empower you with skills, with ideas, with innovations, things that you can do. If you study zoology and there is no industry employing you, what can you do with your degree, with your idea? Then we saw Rufai is on Wise TV, sitting down. He's not contributing to the country. He's just talking things that does not make sense. Anyways, anybody going to Unwise TV, your mission is to go and make them see that all their lies and propaganda has failed. It's not to go and explain to them how you are going to do anything, because they are not interested in how you are going to do anything. They are looking for something to use to talk down on the government. Are you getting me now? Do you see that? So anyways, the City Boy government have defeated all defeatables. All the lies and propaganda we have seen that is not working. They are trying to fight Wike, because Wike is very strong. It's like El-Rufai, and that is why they don't want El-Rufai. We want El-Rufai. We want El-Rufai to come as a minister. He has been saying different things about electricity. We want him to come. We want El-Rufai to be part of the government. We want people that are ready to work. That is what is important to us. We want Nigeria to work. We want things to make sense. We don't care whatever thing you are talking about. So we want El-Rufai. Please, we need El-Rufai. We need El-Rufai. Let him come and join the City Boy and make things happen. That's what we are interested in. I get him. So they are talking about Wike. They say Wike buy, is it 300 million car, this and that and that. Who cares? In fact, it got to a point that Wike even came out. I think I got a video of Wike explaining something. What was he talking about? Let me see.
How a voting car of 300 million that I'm using. So I want you to grab a picture and consider it when it is a treated car. With all due respect, people should be careful not to destroy other people. So, when I came, the Department Secretary said they have a car for us, and that the car we're using is this. So I have never approved any car to report, and I'm not using official bulletproof car now. When I have car as governor, yes. As I was governor, what do you expect? I should have what? So, but I'm not using bulletproof car as FCT minister. So we should report the right thing and not to destroy.
You see that? You see what Wike said? Wike said, I came, they gave me whatever they gave. You see, this is what we are talking about. The Obingos, criminals, especially from the IPOP, from the Southeast, the Igbos, who are IPOP Biafra criminals that continue to show their criminality every day. When you ask them one question, they cannot talk. Ever since, they cannot challenge me. I've told them they cannot. They run away, because anytime I'm here, they cannot. Have you seen them challenge me? They can't. It's a challenge I put to them. All these Obingos, Bingos, IPOP Igbos from the Southeast Biafra, come on, they can't. They can only be running propaganda, claiming to be wise, but they are not wise. Claiming to be okay, they are not okay. Running propaganda everywhere. My brother, it is a shameful thing to live in America, live in the UK. You are contributing money to cause problem in your country. It's one of you are contributing money to kill your brothers and sisters in your place. Contribute to make life difficult, running propaganda in the name of Biafra. You are stupid. You think that we are stupid? We are not stupid. Akwa Ibom people can never be stupid like you. I can tell you, but we don't make noise. You understand me? That is the message. So They started attacking Wike. Oh, Wike is driving 300. Even if Wike is driving 300 bulletproof car, 300 million bullet, what is their concern? Is it your money? How much are you contributing to the national wealth? Nothing. But you are the one that are complaining the most. So these are a bunch of criminals that have failed many, many times, and they don't have anything to offer. And we are here to watch them. We are here to give them the feedback. I will continue to be here to give them the feedback. You understand me? I will be pointing it out one by one. My job is to point out the criminality and to make them see that they are the failures. You understand me? And they will continue to fail. That is my job. You understand me? So, guys, I have to leave you here. We'll leave this conversation. Let them continue to be talking on Wise TV, on their Biafra radio. I learned that Radio Biafra is no longer working. They are not running their propaganda anymore. You are getting me? So you should continue running your propaganda on Radio Biafra. If you like, bring another Simon Ekpa, bring 3 of them, continue running your propaganda. We are watching. 2 weeks sit at home is gone. You understand me? You understand me? It never happened. You never get your Biafra. You understand me? With your propaganda. You see that? So it's a shameful something. So you wanted Wike to go and be walking on the street? Wike is the minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, guys. FCT minister. You don't know that? So you can be talking nonsense. Go and don't be talking your rubbish. Instead of you to hold your governors accountable in the Southeast, you cannot. Look at what is your governor doing with the money they give to you? What did Soludo say he's going to do? He said he's going to open a health center. Is it health center or what? Go and hold them. That is the people that you can hold them to do things. We don't blame you because you don't even live in the Southeast. You live in Lagos, you live in Akwa Ibom, you live in Rivers State. Yet you are making noise. You are only deceiving people that don't know you. That's why you cannot deceive me. You understand me? Anyway, that's by the way, guys. I don't want criminals to make me angry this night. I want to go and sleep very well and dream good dreams and sweet dreams. So, guys, we will continue to pray for our president to be strong and healthy, for wisdom to choose the right people. You understand me? To work with him, the right people that will be able to work with. And if they do not work with him, if they fail to do their job, he should make sure that they sack them. Because we don't need people occupying position without doing anything. We need people that are going to be working. That is why we are paying them to be in that office. It's not free. They are not offering any Nigerian any good. They are paid. It's a paid job. So they should deliver their job and make all of us to be happy. That is what we want. And when we are happy, when they make us to be happy, all of us will praise them because they have actually done what other people fail to do. So that is our prayers. We'll continue to pray for more health, understanding, knowledge for the city boy. Of course, they told us that before, that city boy cannot talk. Baba Blue is very sick. He's very this. But God has keep on protecting him, making him to be strong and healthy to finish this mandate, to bring Nigeria back on track. That is our prayers for the city boy. And may all of patriotic Nigerians, me and you, that love this government, support this government, may all of us be alive in good health, in knowledge, understanding, in strength, everything that we need to be alive to enjoy this government. We will enjoy this government and be part of it and have reasons to be happy. This government will bring us joy, good news for our family, for our friends, for everybody. That is our prayers for all of us. Are you getting me now? And may those people running propaganda continue to run propaganda from year to year, from month to month. Those people that continue to pray wicked prayers, may their wicked prayers locate them wherever they are. May their evil prayers in their secret, whatever plan they plan, in their secret meetings, talking evil against anybody, against us, against Nsema, against our president, Tinubu, against Wike, against anybody that wants good thing for this country, may their prayers return to them. May they be the one to use their mouth to confess that, oh, look at what I've been. May all their wicked prayers return to them. And all of us will be alive to see it. You understand me? May all their propaganda plans to topple this government, to bring this government down, may it fail. That is our prayers, guys. Our prayers is that they will watch, they will be alive. All of them will be alive to see this government succeed. That's our prayers, guys. We will, just like they have seen us succeed. They told us that we are going to fail. They told us that, oh, President Tinubu is not going to win. They told us that the Obi is coming. Let all of them be alive to see that Obi can never come, will never come, and it can never come. You understand me? It's not that we don't like Obi, no. But from everything that they have done, we see that they don't have good plans for us. That is why it will not work. Our prayer is not a wicked prayer. The reason why our prayer will come to pass is because we have seen the intentions of these people. Their wicked intentions, their plans is not for the good of the people. It's not the will of God. I get to me now, because how do we know the will of God? The will of God is good. Is not to slander, not to kill, not to destroy. But we have seen these people over the months and weeks, all the plans, all their evil things. They even wish that our president should die, but our president is still alive. So that's our prayers, guys. May God bless you. May God bless our president, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Guys, stay blessed, and bye for now.